Welcome back to Morning Drive, and when players arrive here, not only the best players in the world, but if you have been to Doral before, you're going to see holes you're going to say, I'm not familiar with that. They are brand new, including the 16th hole. Very dramatic, short par 4, a lot of bunkering. And joining us now is somebody who is a resident now of Miami, the 38th ranked player in the world, winner of the BMW Masters on the European Tour last year, Gonzalo Fernández Castaño, from Madrid to Miami. Good morning, how you doing?
Good morning, I'm doing great. It's good to be here.
You moved your family over here. Now, last year, a lot was made of Lee Westwood, moving his family up to the Palm Beach area. And you said that culturally, it's not that different. Kind of explain that for us.
Well, as you know, I would say Miami is probably half Latin, half Spanish. You hardly need any English here to get along. So I think we made the right choice. We're really happy. Of course, you can see the weather. Nothing to do with the cold that we actually are having in Madrid. But I don't know. My coach is also here. He works at the McLean Academy here at Doral, and it's also handy for my family to travel. We've got 3 daily flights to Madrid. So overall, I think Miami was the right choice for us.
Let's talk a little about this golf course. You've had a chance to play it now a couple of times. Your thoughts so far, having just seen it a couple of times?
Well, I think it definitely looks so much better. It looks cleaner. It looks nicer. I mean, the water gets a lot more into play. I think it's longer. It's more demanding of the tees. And for me, the biggest change compared to what the Doral used to be, the Blue Monster used to be, is that the greens are bigger. I don't know if this is going to make the course more difficult or easier. It's hard to say, but that for me is the biggest change that the players are gonna find when they tee off here in March.
Playing in the United States now and choosing to play more in America in a Ryder Cup year, was it a difficult decision trying to find the balance of supporting the European Tour, getting points to try to represent Europe on that team?
You know, it's hard to say. I know it's Ryder Cup year, and I was in a good position after my win in Shanghai last year, but you know, I think these opportunities, like playing on the PGA Tour, I don't know if I was going to have it again. So I think it was worth trying. I was going to regret if I didn't do it. So, and I always thought that if you want to combine both tours, playing on the PGA and on the European Tour, the right thing to do was to fly over the family and get a base here. So, yeah, I got a bit of criticism on that aspect, being a Ryder Cup year. But you know, it's I don't know if this is going to happen again for me, and I wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it, see what the PGA Tour was like. It's always been like a dream for me, playing here in America, and now that I can do it, I'm really happy and looking forward to this season.
So much going on in Miami. This is a vibrant, active community. What's your favorite thing you and your family have done in Miami away from a golf course?
You know, for us, it's been such a change. I was born in Madrid, raised in Madrid, always lived downtown in an apartment, and all of a sudden, being here in Miami, living in a house with a nice backyard, with a pool, just the beach is only a few 100 yards away. I don't know, my kids are just loving it. So overall, it's been a massive change, but all for good. I mean, of course, we're missing the family. But for example, my parents-in-law, they came over a couple of weeks ago, and when they got to see us and they saw how happy we were, they just realized that we made the right decision coming over.
Being a long ways away from the in-laws isn't necessarily a bad thing all the time, right?
I have to say that my in-laws are really good, and they are not watching this show. They don't see this show in Madrid, so but they've always been really nice with me. And the good thing is they don't play golf.
So that's a really good thing.
Yeah, that's always a great thing. So I don't get any hassle from them, and
no free clubs, no free balls,
no free clubs, no free clubs, or complaining when my putting is not good, things like that. That I sometimes get from my family. So
let's go back to last year. You played very well at Bay Hill. You finished third. I know your kids thought when you moved here they were going to be living with Mickey Mouse because you went to Disney World. They said, "Yeah, we'll go." But did that particular week kind of make you feel like I can do this? I belong with the best players in the world. Not that the European Tour, you have great players, but did that week even make you feel more confident you could do this?
Definitely. I think that was probably the turning point of my year in 2013. I've always played pretty decent on Euro, but every time I was coming over to the US, for some reason my game wasn't quite there. And it was really frustrating, I have to admit. All of a sudden last year came over for the match play. That was my first event. Won a couple of games. Got there. That was my first top 10 on the PGA Tour. And then getting to Bay Hill and finishing third. That was a confidence booster. And I got to realize that maybe I could make a living here, and that's the reason we decided to come over to the PGA. I mean, this is the big league. This is where all the players want to be, and I love the European Tour. I'm going to keep supporting it. That's where I belong. That's the player I am right now. It's because of the European Tour, and hopefully I will be supporting it for many years.
How about your schedule before we let you go? This event being at home is very important as we get to the top of the hour here on this Thursday here on Morning Drive. How about your schedule over the next 5 or 6 weeks?
Well, I'm playing LA next week. I'm looking forward to playing Riviera. I've heard that's one of the tournaments you always watch back in Europe. I mean, one of those classic courses. Match play coming next, Honda Doral, definitely Bay Hill. And we got this new tournament going on in Europe, this Eurasia Cup, which is not ideal. The dates are maybe not the best, being 2 weeks before the Masters, but I think it's worth it, and it's also a way of supporting my home tour.
You notice how he said definitely Doral? Those kids are going back to Disney, are they not?
Well, Bay Hill for sure. In fact, my parents-in-law are coming over that week, and we're gonna rent a house. And while I'm playing, I'm focusing on my game. They're gonna be queuing up to get into those all those attractions.
Thank you so much. Nice to see you've made the move, and the family is happy. Gonzalo Fernández Castaño here at Doral. When we continue, Damon Hack had a conversation with somebody very important to where the U.S. Open is this year at Pinehurst. Not to mention the ceremonial first tee shot here at Doral. 2 more hours of Morning Drive as we continue from Studio AP and down to Miami. We're back right after this.